some beer can chicken tonight. Got 2 chickens from Costco. They come in a 2-pack for like $9, so it's pretty cheap. You can't really beat that. I'm going to do one with the rub that I make that I put on brisket and ribs and everything. And I'm going to do one that the base of it is actually this everything bagel. Yeah, everything bagel seasoning. It used to be called everything but the bagel. Everything bagel seasoning. I add some black pepper to it because there's no pepper in it. That's annoying. Let's get ready for the potatoes. So, gonna get these prepped up. I'm just gonna do a little bit of olive oil on them. I opened these up probably 2 or 3 hours ago and just let them dry out. Makes the skin a little crispier on it. And I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil on it. And I'm gonna season this one up with the bagel seasoning one, and this one with that. And we're also gonna have these golden potatoes that I did rosemary, salt, pepper, garlic on, and just gotta have something healthy in there. So we're gonna have some of these in there too, asparagus. So I'm gonna get these all prepped up. In the beer cans themselves, I will be putting beer, apple juice, garlic, and butter in there, and we'll use that kind of as a little pour over at the end. So show you how that goes. Right, a little bit of oil, get the top real quick. Just so the rub will stick. Put out a pump. I don't really want to sit here and pump this on camera, you know, get a bunch of y'all talking shit on there, but whatever, it's all good. Put it right there. And now I already pre-mixed all this stuff up. I actually put a little bit of rosemary and some of this parsley in there also. So we're gonna put some of that on here. It's got sesame seeds in it too, which I think my wife really likes it. I think everybody else will like it too. But I add the black pepper because it doesn't have any black pepper, which is kind of odd to me, but I don't eat bagels that much, so I don't know. Really like to rub it into the skin here too. Try to cover everything. I'll flip it over here in a second. One of the best parts about the beer can chickens is the little wings on the backside. I freaking love those things. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and dab that real quick. Just to make sure we're dry. Yeah, it's still dry. Nothing on there. Oh yeah, she's spraying now, babe. Figured we'd do 2 different ones in case you want to do something with it for leftovers tomorrow. Maybe we'll do some chicken salad or something like that. Cool. That looks pretty good. It looks really good. Now this one here, this is the same rub I've made a long time ago. I've been making it for years, but I put it on everything. And it's really good here. It'll make the skin really crispy once you get it on there. Get it cooking. I'm gonna do this cook at 275 the whole time. Just check the temperature right by the bone. Make sure we hit that 165-ish mark. That way it gets good to go. All right. Oh yeah. That looks pretty good too. All right. Now, wash my hands real quick, I'll come right back. All right, I've already put the beer in there, obviously, and don't waste your beer. You gotta pour about half of that out, pour it in a glass, enjoy it. It's the first day, it's been like freaking 65 degrees all day, so I've had a few already. Take the, a little less than half, but then put a little bit of apple juice in. Already cut these up. This is just garlic clove. Take 2 of those, smash them, just chop them up real lightly, and put those in there. And then, get one more. There we go. Get them in there, make sure it all fits. Because if you have too much liquid in here and you do that, it'll overflow and you'll have liquid all over the bottom of your smoker or whatever it is you're gonna cook on. All right. We use this Kerrygold butter. Actually, I think this is like the Aldi knockoff brand. It's just called pure Irish butter, but it tastes just like the Kerrygold shit, but it's like $2 cheaper per deal. So put that in there. another big pat in this one. And that should help a lot. Then you got to get these things in there without them falling over. Sometimes the hole is not quite big enough. That's what she said. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh, kick the legs out. That's kind of the little trick I do. There we go. That way it stands up. I haven't done one of these in a long time, but they always turn out pretty good. Same thing on this one. So pull the legs back towards you. That'll make it stand up straight. I just remember that as I was doing this. And I don't script shit. I don't do anything like that. I just cook and have fun and make things that taste pretty damn good. So I'm gonna get the grill fired up. Like I said, I'm gonna do this at 275. Masterbuilt 800. Gonna get everything fired up, ready to go. And we're gonna throw these bad boys on. Should take about an hour, hour and a half, but we will be checking in on them. All right, I decided to cook at 300. These have been on only 20 minutes. See a little bit of tightening of the skin there. What I'm gonna do is baste the one on the right with butter every like 30 minutes or so, just to make sure all those herbs don't burn, and then keep it rocking at 300. See how that turns out. Right, it's been 30 minutes. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter on them. I'll probably put them on both of them actually. That run down the side. Definitely don't want them breasts to dry out. That's when that chicken's not very good. Try to get a little bit on the legs too. And wings. I should put a little bit of rosemary in there too. Just makes everything taste a little bit better. Just do a little bit at a time. We're gonna do the asparagus on too. I'm gonna keep it on there. It's a 30-minute mark, so it'll probably sit on there for at least 30 minutes, and I'll come out and stir it up a little bit and kind of keep it rolling. Kind of leaning a little bit on that one on the right there, but that beer can holder sucks. I'm gonna get some new ones one of these days. Pour the rest on there real quick. There we go. All right, decided to check one more time. This is at the 45-minute mark. Yeah, it's taking its sweet time. Yeah, I'm gonna stir these up a little bit. You can just do it with your hand. It's not that hot. It's only set at 300. It's all right. Another baste on here. At the hour mark, I'm gonna go ahead and check the temperature. Hoping it's at least 130 or so. We will see though. That way, we'll know we're getting close to finishing this stuff. Can't put too much butter on there, you knock all your good stuff off. Just a little bit. Can't really get the backside, but that's all right. Come back out and check it again. All right, I think these asparagus are getting close. Make them a little bit crispy, but not burnt. The ends, those ends always get a little bit burnt, but that's all good. It tastes pretty good. Yeah, I need a little bit longer. They're soft, but they're not. I want them a little bit tightened up a little bit. Good. Tighten them up. I switched over to Old Elk whiskey, so you know, there's that. There we go. Drink all the beer. Nice and slow. I love how that one's leaning to the right, just chilling. 15 more minutes. All right, rocking at 300 here. I'm gonna check the temperature on these real quick. It's been 1 hour. I have not done a beer can chicken in a very long time. Try to keep it close to the bone, go straight down. Yeah, it's only at 102. That's at 300, so for 1 hour. So we got a long ways to go now. I'm gonna pull these asparagus off though. They're looking about right, how I like them, how the kids will eat them. Here we go. Oh yeah. Let them keep rolling. All right. Gotta turn the freaking light on. It's already getting dark out. But it looks like they're getting a little bit better color. I'm gonna move this a little bit closer. Yeah, that's better. A little better color on them. I'm gonna check the temperature here in a minute. Gotta keep that shit looking good. These herbs are looking good. They're not burnt yet, which is awesome. Burnt herbs don't really taste like anything. It's just kind of a waste. Skin legs. Ooh, she's fired up, babe. I'll come back out here real quick and check the temperature, but looking good. Right. Went back in and grabbed this. Oh shit, we got fire in here, babe. I'm not sure why that's happening, but we're gonna check this temp. Only at 130. I gotta pull that shit. That ain't good. I wonder why that's on fire. I bet it's because the beer is spilling over. So I'm gonna pull that. All right. We're only at 130. I went ahead and threw something on that fire, which is kind of wild to be happening, but it does. When you get flare-ups, you get your juice spilling out, grease, chicken grease, and I've also cooked a lot of things on here. It's probably trying to get on that manifold and scrape it and clean everything out, but it's under control now. This one's getting some pretty good color on it. This one, the skin's just starting to get a little darker up top, so that's good too. So probably about 15, 20 more minutes when we check back. All right, so we're still getting a little flare up down there, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna try to put that out one more time real quick. It's the flare up is on top of the manifold in the back here. Probably ain't supposed to do this, but I've been doing this shit for years. Put a little water on it and it's gone. I will definitely be scraping that tomorrow because I'm going to be cooking a brisket tomorrow and I don't want that shit to flare up. So, but other than that, it's going pretty good. Right. It's pretty cool though. This is reading my temperature gauge on the controller's reading 350 and this is right at 340, so not bad considering where the gauge is over here and this is up here, so pretty cool. Oh, good color. We're at 162.7 over there. 163. That's pretty damn good. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that one. This one, that can't be right. 135. No way. Check over here. I probably should invest in a better thermometer. There we go. So that one's at 152. A little bit of juice rolling out of there. 153. I'm gonna give this one over here about 20 more minutes. That one I'm gonna go ahead and pull off now since it read. Yeah, it's ready to go. Perfect. Right, I'm gonna cut into this real quick. Take the leg off. Take the leg and the thigh here. Ooh. Probably need a bigger knife, but there we go, perfect. So that little leg and thigh right there will go. My daughter will probably eat that. Look how this stuff is so juicy. This freaking pulls right off there. Turned out really good. Oh yeah, you can taste all that butter too. That kicker. Ooh. I gotta grab this. Kicker is taking that juice from your beer can. Let's pour a little bit on there. See that butter in there, a little bit of beer. It'll be awesome. So I got one more to come off there, but this kind of gives you a gist of what we're doing. I started at 300, cooked it for an hour, and then it was only at about 102 degrees. I decided to go back in there, crank it up to 350, and I got that skin nice and crispy and still kept all that juiciness of that chicken inside. So chicken's really easy to mess up. Look at this dude over here, he wants some so bad. But you do it right and you keep your eye on it, check the temperature right by the bone, it'll turn out awesome every single time. So if you like what you see, like, subscribe, share with your friends. And tomorrow I have a brisket coming. The brisket I'm cooking tomorrow is going to be one I've done before. I've done this style before. I was going to do a sous vide. I was going to do a sous vide brisket and decided I want to do a little more research before I do the sous vide and then go out and then smoke it. So I'm just going to do how I've done in the past, where I take the point, I cut the point off, trim everything so I have flat and point separate. All right, I forgot to actually cut into the breast. Show you guys how good that was. But you can see, this is like 25 minutes, 30 minutes after we've already eaten. You can see it's still juicy. So I think there's something to what you put in the beer can when you're cooking it. Starting it off slow. This is my wife's plate. She's not eaten yet. She's actually maybe drank too much wine already. We'll see. But what you put in there, and you see how this is just like flaking apart tender. It's so good. Not overcooked at all. The thighs came out good. The little wings came out good. But I just want to show you guys that if you put, all I did was put apple juice, beer, butter, and garlic cloves in there, and I actually poured it on top afterwards. And I did not pour it on top of this yet though. It's actually in the can still. But it came out awesome. The skin is crispy and it doesn't, like, the whole chunk doesn't come off when you bite into it. But anyways, I'm gonna have to edit this in afterwards because I forgot to do it when we were doing it, because I did drink a few beers and I had a little bit of that too. So anyway, I was having fun today. Hope y'all enjoy.